Hello, future electricians. Today we got another for loop, another nested for loop. So we're going to be printing this pattern right here. We've got a ascending pattern going up. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So let's try making a for loop for this. So we're going to start this just like we did our last one. So for I, we're going to start by printing this pattern. So what is 2, 4, 6, 8? How I'm going to do this is we're going to call this a 0 and then 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. And eventually we're going to swap the 0 out for this asterisk. And I'll show you how to do that in a moment. So for I in range, if we want to just print a list like this where it's going down and ascending at the same time, we are going to start at that 0 point. And then remember, we're just printing up to 8, so we want our end point to be 9 because it's not going to include that. And if we're printing just our even numbers, we want this to be a step of 2. So it's going to print every other one. So now I can close that off, and I'll show you that if I print I right now, I should get my 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So let's run this. Cool. So we have got that going on right now. But we want to do another for loop so that we get these going across. And notice that we just have 3 in a row. So we're going to say for j in range. And if we just put a single value in here, it really is just the stop. Do you see range stop? And it's just going to create a count for us. So we're just going to do a range of 3 because we just have 1, 2, 3. I know sometimes they include 0 in their count, sometimes they don't. It's not a perfect world. We're not in a perfect world. Yeah. So in this case, for each of those ranges, we want to print I. So let's try this out and say that we're printing I over here. And remember, if we still want those rows, we need to still put a print statement over here. And we want to print this and say that we want to change our end is equal to just a space. And over here, we're just going to print. All right, cool. It's looking pretty good. We're very close. So now this is a part where we take another control structure and throw it in here. So right now we have a double nested for loop, or just a single nested. It's nested only once. But now we want to make this line in part of an if statement. So we're going to say if I is equal to 0, then we want to print I. Oh wait, no, this is our next one. We are going to keep that for later. We are going to print yeah, but we want to make sure that this is listed as a string. All right, so what I just did, and let me finish up this statement right here. So if we do else, we are just going to print that. Cool. So what this is saying is right now we are going to be printing if we read this, we are just printing our even numbers starting at 0 going up to but not including 9. So our 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. And now once we add this in, we're going to say for j, so in a new variable, we are going to have a range of 3. So we're just going to go across 3 and we are going to print I. Now, if I is equal to 0, we are going to print an asterisk instead. If else, so if I equals any other value besides 0, we are going to just print I. And then we're going to have an end right here where we get the space, and then this is just going to allow us to print down like this. So let's run our module here, and we should... Oh, yep, I forgot it up here. We still need to include one of our ends, and this is an awesome way to demonstrate troubleshooting. We want to make sure that we, if we see something like this, why is this not working? Well, we need to specify the end. So if I run this now we get our full system. So I hope that was helpful. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.